Hello, welcome to today's 15-minute full body workout. We're going to do a quick warm up, 5 moves 2 times through, and a quick stretch at the end. If you have a chair or a desk close by, that will be helpful because we will use that for one of our exercises. So let's begin with our warm up. We're going to start with our windmills again. Legs are wider than shoulder width apart. Hinge at the hips as you reach down to touch opposite hand down to opposite toe. We're just going to start getting those muscles moving, warming up the blood, and getting your body ready for a quick little mid-afternoon workout. One more on each side. Great. Now, Tin Man, swing a leg forward, opposite hand reaches towards that toe or knee, somewhere in that general vicinity. If you can, you're going to keep that leg straight like a Tin Man. So those hamstrings are firing and getting warmer. One more on each side. Awesome. Let's do our hip openers, hands on your hip for some stabilization. Send a leg back, then bring it on back up forward. Other side. Make that knee going up as high as you can. Get that full range of motion through your hip. Let's do one more on each side again. Good. We're going to take it into butt kicks. Send your heel back to your butt. Open up your chest with your arms as you're moving. One more each side. Awesome. Take opposite knee to opposite elbow for some high knees. If you want to get your heart rate up, you can run these out if you're feeling adventurous and inspired. Otherwise, you can walk them and just send the knee to the elbow. Awesome. Lastly, let's do a couple shoulder shrugs, big or shoulder rolls. Pick it forward and then up and then back. One more. Now reverse it. Send back, up, and forward. Do 3 more. 2. Last one. Awesome. All right. We are going to get started. 5 moves, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 2 times through. Our first one, if you have a little bit of space, you're going to move to the side, go down into a squat, and you're going to just step a couple to the side and then step a couple to the other side. Join me when you're ready. The goal here is to stay down in that squat the whole time. We're doing these lateral or these side steps, which is working your inner and outer thigh, but you do want to try to stay down in your squat the entire time. We're halfway through. If you need to take a little break and stand up for a second, that's just fine. You do what you need through this. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Great. We're going to do calf raises next. You get to pick. You can do both calves together both times, or you can do one side the first time and the other side the second time. You pick. If you want to hold on to something, you can, so you don't fall over. Ready, and begin. You're just going to be going up onto the ball of your foot. You can hold it up top for a second, then lower it back down slowly. You can do little pulses up at the top if you like. Again, you have lots of options to make this workout be what you need it to be. We're halfway through. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, stop. Awesome. All right, this is the time where if you have your desk or your chair, you're gonna need it. We're gonna be doing tricep dips off of your desk or off of your chair. Again, do not use a rolly chair. Never a good idea. With your tricep dips, we're gonna be bending at the elbow to lower ourselves down. The closer in your feet are, the more modified it is. Further out your legs are, the more advanced it is. You pick where you wanna be. 40 seconds, ready, let's begin. I say this every time, but as you do these tricep dips, bend at the elbows to lower yourself down. We're not doing shoulder shrugs to lower ourselves down like that. Bend at the elbows. We're halfway through. Normally, when we start doing shoulder shrugs, it's because our triceps are tired. And if that's the case, just move your feet in towards your chair a little bit closer. 3, 2, 1, stop. Awesome. All right, we have 2 standing core moves. All right. Your first one, you remember those Tin Men from the beginning? It's going to look a little bit like this. So you're going to take, let's just say your left hand, put it here on your core to make sure you're utilizing your core. Your right hand is going to be out front. We're going to crunch forward, opposite hand to opposite toe. So left hand is on the core, right hand is in the air, crunching towards that left toe. 40 seconds. Let's begin. We're going to do this one side the whole 40 seconds. Then we'll catch the other side our second time through. Again, this hand here is on your core to make for sure you're utilizing your core. It's not just hanging all out there, but it is engaged halfway through. It's engaged, you're tightening it, you're using it to bring your hand to your toe. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, stop. Beautiful. All right, now that left hand, you're going to put it behind your head. Your right hand is going to be out here in a T. You're going to take your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Okay, right hand inside of left foot. Again, your core is crunching you forward. 40 seconds, ready, and begin. We're staying on this side for the full 40 seconds again. Hit the other side our second time through. We're halfway through. You're doing awesome. Keep it up, guys. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Fantastic. Back up to the top. We have our walking squats again. So a little bit of space, just so you can take a couple steps from side to side. Let's get down into that squat position and let's begin. It's really up to you. I have space to take 2 steps right here, so that's how many I'm taking. But if you have the space to take 3 or 4, you certainly can. I'm more concerned about you staying down in that squat and using those inner and outer thighs to drive this movement. We're halfway through. Three, 2, 1, and stop. Great. Calf raises. If you did one side the first time, make for sure you do the opposite side this time. If you did both feet together the first time, keep doing the same thing. 40 seconds again. Ready? And let's begin. You can go all the way up, all the way down. You can do 3 pulses up at the top. You could pulse it the whole time. You want that calf to be burning. Make it work, but also make for sure you can still walk the rest of today. Halfway through. Almost there. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Great. Back to that chair or your desk. Tricep dips. Pick how far out you want your feet to be. You did it the first time, so you know kind of what to expect. So you know if you should go closer, the same, further out. Make sure you're bending at the elbows. Ready? Let's begin. Halfway through, 20 more seconds to go. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1, stop. Very good. All right, we have our 2 standing core exercises. First, so we got to do our opposite side. So this time we have our right hand here on our core, left hand is up. It's going to crunch in for that Tinman, left hand to that right toe. Hands on your core, make sure it's working. Ready? Let's go, guys. Halfway through. 3, 2, 1, stop. Awesome. All right, last one. Right hand's going behind your head. Left arm is out here in that T position. You're going to crunch to the inside of your right foot. Last 40. Ready? And begin. Halfway through. 3, 2, 1, stop. You did it. Awesome. All right, let's begin with a quad stretch. If you want to hang on to something for some stability, you can. Grab your ankle behind you. Keep those knees tucked in by each other. We're going to hold this for 10 to 15 seconds so your muscles can relax long enough to get that stretch. Good. Let's switch sides. Great. Tricep stretch. Bring your arm behind you. Pull it over. Switch arms. Great. Let's do a little oblique stretch here. So reach up and over towards the opposite side. And the other side. Great. Lastly, let's do a quick calf stretch. If you have a wall by you or even a desk, you're just going to put your toe up against that wall, your heel is down, and then you're gonna lean in towards the wall. If you have a desk or like the side of a desk, that would also work just fine. And switch. Awesome job, guys. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you next week, Tuesday.